Right, we are live. We are about to have match reaction on the Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. This is the United Man. My name is Shane. A professional performance, let's say. I don't want to, can't put too much more on it other than it was a professional performance. 2-0 though. I feel like we should be trying to listen. This might be me being picky, but I feel like we should really be trying to push for as many goals as possible. It's just difficult at the moment to see us. We've been playing so well leading up to this point, but yeah, I just feel like we should be pushing for more and more and more goals. And the longer it's left, I just feel like we're gonna be based in a position where we're not able to win, get our Champions League spot, let's say. But I just feel like we can. Yeah, it's just awkward. It's just really awkward, really awkward. But we've got the win. It's a clean sheet as well, so that in itself is a positive. This is seeming really laggy. This is for some reason. Let's have a look. Right, yeah. So we've got the win. It was a slow start. We looked a little bit, I wouldn't say lethargic this time. We looked a bit tentative. These are the teams we need to be going at, and we need to be scoring 4 and 5 goals against, really. So that being said, it's, I suppose it could have been worse, but 2-0, that just puts us back in the same, in terms of goal difference, it puts us exactly back where we were before, where we need to be chasing, especially in these types of games, we need to be chasing the performances which will get us, if you like, the goals necessary. So yeah, I'm just hoping and praying that we manage to be able to, get more goals next game. Obviously, it's a tight fixture list. We've got quite a few games coming up, as I said. Let's have a look. So obviously, Sheffield United didn't do us any favours against Leicester earlier, which I was hoping for maybe a draw. That didn't happen, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, it's professional performance, nothing to write home about. We always look dangerous going forwards. We always look like we can score goals. We always look like we're in a position to affect the game in the way we want it. Obviously, we've got Chelsea before we play our next Premier League game. Then obviously that's West Ham and then Leicester. So I'm just hoping by that stage we're able to get a favour done. Obviously, as I said on the preview, we've got a lot going for us in terms of the fact that Chelsea have a harder fixture list and so do Leicester. So I'm just hoping that all comes to fruition and we end up in a very good position and we can take 4th place comfortably. I honestly thought that Leicester may end up getting a point today, because obviously Sheffield United have been playing well. I know Leicester at home, but it was a bit disappointing that we didn't get anything out of it today. Well, they didn't manage to do us a favour today, meaning Sheffield United. I must say that we are looking proper dangerous, really dangerous. Every single time we're going forwards, we just look like we're going to score goals. And the fact that Martial and Rashford scored again, both on 22 goals now. I'm pretty sure they're trying to do it so they finish level on goals at the end of the season. So if they both end up with 25 goals, all competitions, brilliant. Couldn't say fairer than that. And their performances have warranted it. Martial now has 6 goals, I believe, in the last 6 games. That's 18 goals in the last 6 games as well. We've scored, conceding 4 in the last 6 games as well. So yeah, we're looking decent. We are looking very decent. Who's in the chat? Let's see. Ryan Anty, yes, a brilliant win, that's for sure. I'm really happy that we've got that win, because it was a little bit uncomfortable for quite some time. Although Crystal Palace didn't look like there was a major danger at any given time, they literally just, Wilf Zaha was the main threat, wasn't it? And Patrick Van Aanholt, who obviously got injured and got taken off, they were Palace's main threats. So to see obviously Van Aanholt go off, that was a positive. Not that he's injured, but it was a positive that it's one less attacking player we have to worry about. Wilf Zaha caused us a few problems. I would like to say Lindelof done okay today. Maguire did a bit better than previous as well. That being said, I'll go to my ratings, match ratings for De Gea. I've given a 7. He was pretty consistent today. I didn't feel like he was going to get beat, let's say, so that's a good feeling. Obviously, to have about your goalkeeper, I didn't feel like he was going to get beaten today. Wan-Bissaka, I've given him. He didn't really have to do too much, so I've given Wan-Bissaka a 6. Maguire, I've given him a 7. Fosu-Mensah, I've given a 6. Lindelof, I've given him a 6. Because basically, we got away with one. Obviously, for those of you who've seen the game, or for those of you who didn't, we were in a position where the ball broke through to Will Zaha. He took on Lindelof one-on-one, and long story short, Lindelof brought him down. Should have been a penalty. These decisions seem to be going in our favour. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that a lot of these decisions seem to be going in our favour. So yeah, it's just one of those where you're just hoping that it continues in that vein and we continue to get these decisions in our favour as well. Yes, Shane, what's going on? Draco, guys, make sure you're checking out Draco's channel. Draco Evolve does some obviously good stuff, so have a look. Felt we were slow, but when we attacked with pace, we looked amazing. I thought Matic coming on settled the midfield a little. We looked more, we had more control. Absolutely, and that's one of the things that I've got down here, that it was Matic has that kind of calming nature about him, and McTominay, for whatever reason, he doesn't have the peripheral vision in terms of what's in and around him, the position to take up, where to be, where not to be. Whereas Matic is obviously a lot more experienced in that genre and takes up better positions, let's say. So the fact that when Matic came on, as Draco said, we looked a lot more in control. We looked a lot more settled. Pogba and Bruno looked a lot more confident in what's behind him. So, you know, it's one of those. It's going to be, yeah. Draco saying top 4 already completed. It's easy. I love that. I love that, Draco. I wish I had that confidence as well, because obviously, as I said, I didn't think Chelsea would come away with anything bar 3 points when they played Norwich, but they only just got over the line against Norwich, 1-0 win. I was hoping that Sheffield United would do us a favour. They didn't. Obviously, they Leicester won 2-0. But thereafter, it gets a bit more difficult. So, close that. So, okay. So, it's going to be, let's say, challenging. Obviously, Liverpool have Chelsea, and they've also got Wolves. So, that's a positive. And Leicester, they've got, obviously they won against Sheffield United today, but they've got Spurs away and obviously us last game of the season. So hoping that Spurs take some points off them, hoping that Liverpool and Wolves take some points off Chelsea as well. So they've both got tough games. Obviously Leicester's got us last game of the season, as we all know. So I'm just hoping, pleading that we catch a break there as well, because it would be so uneasy if it comes down to the last game of the season, whether or not us or Leicester get the Champions League spot. I know we can get it through Europa League winning that, but I'm just saying I don't want it to come to that. I just really, really want us to get the win, job done. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and all that jazz. So I'm just hoping that is the case and we can move on. Just need one of those teams, Liverpool or Wolves, to do us a favour, or Spurs to do us a favour. Wanted to touch up in the beginning. Our passing, it's a little bit sloppy as well, but we picked up and we just never looked like we got out of third gear, really, until we had a bit of a warning shot come from obviously obviously they had a goal disallowed as well, didn't they? Ayew's goal was disallowed as well, which was very tight, but VAR doing their bit this time in terms of disallowing a goal. Like, this is what I'm saying. All these things seem to be going in our favour. The penalty decision that should have been given a penalty against Lindelof wasn't given. That went in our favour, So we've got a lot of things going in our favour at the moment, and it's like it's an omen saying, yeah, you're going to get that spot, because had some of these decisions gone against us, it probably would have ended up a draw today. I don't know, but we need to be killing teams off as well. We just seem 2-0. We just seem like we were settling. Obviously, Martial and Rashford are always a threat. Greenwood didn't really get into the game today. That's why he ended up with a 6. But I'm just thinking to myself, we need to be killing these teams off 4-5 nils. And, I know teams are sitting back at us, and we are breaking these teams down now. Whereas earlier in the season, before Bruno arrived and Pogba was injured, and especially last season, we weren't able to break these teams down. They're just 2 banks of 4, strikers pressing our midfielders. We wouldn't have been able to break these teams down before. So, a bit of positivity. We are breaking these teams down, but I'm just thinking like we need to kill these teams off. I know we're trying. Bruno hit the post. I think he got another assist again today for Rashford's goal. But yeah, Rashford's goal, by the way, what a goal. What a goal that was. A brilliant intricate play around the edge area again. And obviously Rashford bursting through, stopping dead, feigning to shoot, sending both defenders and the goalkeeper one way. He said, see you later. Whoopsie. Turned in, cool finish. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Owner Hargreaves, who as the one of the studio analysts, his favourite word is exceptional and world class, and that's what he said about Rashford at half time as well. It was evident in the second half that we needed another goal, because obviously, as I say, we had the penalty decision go in our favour, goal disallowed in our favour, and then obviously Martial's goal cropped up. Great play between Rashford, Martial and Bruno at the edge of the box again. 1-2s, feeding obviously Martial in. Martial with a great finish, very good finisher. And that's 18 goals, as I said, in the last 6 games that we've scored. We've conceded 4 goals in the last 6 games. So yeah, I mean we're looking really, really good. We are, I'll say it again, we're the informed team in the Premier League. Results have been saying that, but our last 2 games, performances-wise, haven't really supported that. So, yeah, it's just one of those at the moment. Draco's saying, regardless what happens with Leicester next game, both teams cannot be more than 3 points apart from each other going into the last game. So the last game will still count. Yes, it will, Draco. And that's why we need the goal difference. Because it acts as the extra point, obviously. That's why we need the goal difference. So I feel like we should be killing these teams off, but we're not. We're not killing these teams off. We're not digging them up and burying them again, as my old football coach used to say. Shane, I'm still sticking to a top 3 finished, topped off with a FA and Europa League double. Come on the lads, come on the boys. I love that. Terry Weeks there, love that, Tez. Yeah, I completely agree, man. I'm feeling confident. More so based on the fact that their games are very, very hard in terms of, who they're facing. Liverpool, Wolves and Spurs respectively, between Chelsea and Arsenal. So we need a Shane Madness. We need a hat trick. We do, man. We need it so bad. We need it so bad. Come on, United. We need it. Come on. But anyway, we're nearly there. 2 games left. West Ham, obviously, potential banana skin. But we're staying positive here. We're staying positive here on the United, man. We are staying positive. We're going to beat West Ham. We're going to beat Leicester. But anyway, it's just going to be trouble. It's just going to be trouble. Tommy Morris, what's going on, Tori? You all right, bro? Struggling to remember where goals came from with Bruno in the midfield. Everything comes through him now. Absolutely correct. Bruno is crucial. He's crucial to absolutely everything we do. He's crucial to chances created, possession retained, shots off, goals scored. He's crucial. Like Tommy said, he's crucial to absolutely everything we do. So that's why, it's one of those where we've got no opportunity if Bruno and Pogba aren't on his side. We saw what happened when they went off against Southampton. The possession went through the floor and we just basically conceded possession to Southampton to just come at us wave against wave. I know we had 10 men, but Southampton at that point were on top of us anyway because Bruno and Pogba had both gone off. So I think Oli learnt his lesson in terms of he kept him on this time. That's why I feel like we need to bring on Mata, because he's a possession-based player as well. So, and it won't be such a massive drop-off when we take Bruno or Pogba off the pitch. I know athletically is not the best. However, possession, technical wise, and tactically, he's very astute. So that's why we need to be bringing players like Mata on the pitch. Let me know what you guys. Oh, also, need to go through some of these the predictions for the Crystal Palace game. Not forgetting there is a giveaway of the Ring Central doorbell. Got it upstairs, so I can't go and get it. So my prediction was 3-1. Obviously got that wrong. Rachel's prediction was 2-0. Palmeiras' prediction was 4-2. Mad Mike UK's was 2-1. Stoic Savage was 6-0. Loved the confidence there. And Raymond Moore's prediction was 2-0. So he got it right as well. Matt Rush's prediction was 2-1. So Rachel and Raymond got it right this week. So at the moment, Raymond's winning. He's in pole position for the Ring Central giveaway. So anyway, good start. Sandy7, come on United. Let's go. Werrison, hi Shane, winning ugly is a good thing. Martial was my man of the match. Dr. Marcus Rashford played well. Come on United. Listen, it's full of positivity. I'm loving it because it was a very, very professional performance. We wasn't at our flying best by any means. However, we got the job done, which is all you can ask. We didn't concede. You know, obviously De Gea made a couple of saves. I wouldn't say there are any saves that we wouldn't or shouldn't expect him to make anyway. But he made the saves nevertheless. So yeah, it has to be. We have to look at it from a positive perspective. Now, as I said on the preview, obviously Palace had lost. They were the team on the second worst form in the Premier League. So which they've lost their last 5 Premier League games. I think it was 6 in all competitions. So yeah, I fully expected a win, but I was hoping for a better performance, which didn't really come today. We didn't really get out of first or even second gear. So, it was a bit disappointing, but we just did what we needed to just to get over the line. And I'm assuming it's down to fatigue, which we do need to, obviously, as I sort of suggested Ollie may do, was put McTominay in from the start to give Matic a rest. But we can't afford, I'm pretty sure Ollie would like to rest Pogba and Bruno, but the drop-off is too significant in terms of chances created and possession held when both or one of them aren't on the pitch together. So that's why I'm pretty sure he's forced to play on both majority of the games. I think obviously he wanted to take him off because he felt maybe the game was won, but the drop-off in quality is just too significant when one or both come off the pitch. So he's had no choice. We've not put the game to bed, making it 3 or 4-0 earlier on. So he's had no choice but to play in the full 90 minutes. So for me, we've got to be looking at putting teams to bed, 3s and 4-0s early on, and then we're chasing a fourth or a fifth later on. And then, like I say, you can then bring off your Marshalls or your Rashfords or your Pogba's or Bruno. Pogba and Bruno especially, because the amount of running that they're getting through, and they're the ones having to have the vision to open up teams. So, it's one of those where it's just difficult. It is very, very difficult for Ollie to navigate because we need to win, and he knows that. So he's got to keep him on the pitch because we're not burying teams early enough. So just going back to the league table. So as I said, we've got West Ham that's the next league game on Wednesday next week. We've got Chelsea before that on Sunday. So we'll have all the Premier League games other than obviously Chelsea's played beforehand. So we'll know where we're at before that. As I said, still the form team in the league. Man City are pretty much behind us. They've won 4, lost 1. We've won 4, drawn 1. So yeah. Where are we? So we're now on 62 points, same as Leicester. Leicester have a better goal difference of 3. Chelsea have pretty much more. They've got a much more inferior goal difference than us. We're plus 28, they're plus 15. They're on 63 points though, and we're on 62. The next games for Chelsea will be very hard. I'm confident, fingers crossed, that they're going to drop points. Let's see. I'm hoping that they're, like I say, I'm saying I'm confident, but I'm not, too confident. May the force be with you. Yes, Draco, I'm on with that as well. Hope we can smash West Ham. I'm like I say, we need to get goals. We need to score goals. You know, threes and fours. Five would be nice. Take over Leicester's goal difference, and I think we're missing the trick here. I don't know because none of the players have said, yeah, Ollie said we need to go and smash teams, try and get another goal, another goal. I know that's natural nature. However, I don't know. I just don't see it coming at the minute. I just don't see us forcing the issue. I don't see us forcing it to try and get another 2 or 3 goals. Today we had was 2-0 up and then we just, you know, kicked it around a little bit. I feel like Bruno's shot where it hit the post, he maybe should have taken a touch and then finished it off, which he would have done, I'm pretty certain. But, you know, Bruno, he likes a little bit of flash and razzmatazz and all that good stuff. So, yeah. It's just going to be so tough. I've never been in this position before with United, obviously trying to get into the top 4 or Champions League, I should say, and just having it literally will go down to the last game of the season. That's the problem. That's the problem for me. It's going to go down to the last game of the season. Do you guys think we're going to get top 4? Do you think we're going to miss out? You know, Rashford and Martial are doing their thing, both in 22 goals. I think Rashford's now got 3 goals in the last 6 games. Greenwood's got 4 in the last 6 games, and Martial's got 6 in the last 6 games. That's the kind of form that our strikers are on. Obviously, Bruno and Pogba have chipped in with 5 goals in the last 6 games as well. So, yeah, I mean, we can't say fairer than that, really, can we? All front 5 are chipping in with goals and assists. That's it, really. I think Marcus Rashford's a little bit more ahead now because he's got, I think he's got another assist to his name. So yeah, it's one of those. But let's see. Fingers crossed. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. I will be doing another update in terms of Manchester United news tomorrow. So I'll get that out. That'll be a pre-recorded video though. So have a look out for that. Thanks a lot for joining me. Come on, United. We'll see you next one. Take care.